So these are directions and orientations. And these are the ones that are helpful when it comes to the breaking down the poses, because a lot of them have these. So we already did animals. So this will be the biggest section, and you know a lot of them already. So I know it looks like a long list, but most of them you have already heard of. If not, there's not a lot of new ones. So the first one is asana, which you know. That means seat or yoga pose. The second one we talked about today is alamba or salamba, and that means support. So when I had to do the supported back bend, it was salamba, anuvatasana. You know ardha. Ardha means half. Bala, so balasana, is baby or child pose. Bala is young or child. Can you say bala? Awesome. You know danda, dandasana. So that word part, it breaks down to stick or staff. Danyu is where Danyurasana comes from. So Danyurasana is bow pose. Can you say Danyu? Cool. We did plow today, so that's hala. Down, you know, is adho. One leg is ekapada. I don't know that any of these are new yet. Face is mukha. This is a good one. Mukta means free or unbound. Can you say mukta?
Mukta.
Awesome.
What pose does that go to?
Doesn't. No. I put it in there because we had bound.
Okay.
And I like to know the opposite of things.
Got it.
Purna, which we've heard before, means full or complete. Paravritana. Can you say parivartana. Ooh. So that is a lesser used. Usually you'll hear parivrita, but you might hear parivartana. Means revolved or revolving. Parivrita is what we'll normally hear. So say parivrita. Okay. Sorry, what?
Do some people use them interchangeably? Or would there be different poses that are revolving?
No, some people could use them interchangeably. Yeah, they don't often. It's more like what you'll see like litter in like different texts, different books will say parivartana as opposed to parivrita. I don't know any teachers who actually use them, but they are in books. Purvotana. That's intense stretch of the front. So we'll do the side one in a sec. Setu means bridge. Can you say setu? Awesome. So in bridge pose, it's usually just setu, sarvangasana. And we'll get there. Lying down is supta. We know upavishta already, that's seated with legs spread. You know urdhva already, that's upward. You know uttana, that's intent upright stretch. So that's intense upright stretch. Uttanasana is this standing forward fold. So upright, but it's intense stretch. Uttita is extended, so child's pose is uttita, balasana. Utkata is powerful or fierce. So chair pose is actually powerful pose or fierce pose. I don't have any idea who came up with awkward. There's no transliteration with awkward. So you go to a hot yoga studio and they say awkward series. It's probably just because it looks weird. Actually, now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, maybe because it actually feels awkward, but yeah, it's fierce pose. Vajra, can you say Vajra? Okay, so this is a new one. It means thunderbolt. So you'll hear thunderbolt pose. People say chair pose is thunderbolt pose. And that's like this. So different, similar. Yeah. Vinyasa, we already know, means steady progressive movement or to place in a special way or connecting breath to movement. Viparita means reverse or inverted. So Viparita Karani is legs at the wall pose. So reverse. I don't know what Karani means. Cool. So only a couple knew that, right? How many were new? 2. Cool. Well, that was easy. Then we're going to go down to bandhas. So we've also already done these. So a bandha means an energetic lock. And we'll go these are alphabetical. So the throat and chin lock is Jalandhara Bandha. Can you say Jalandhara?
Jalandhara.
Thank you. Let's go down to the bottom one. So the diaphragm lock is the Uddiyana Bandha. Can you say Uddiyana?
Uddiyana.
Awesome. The root lock or pelvic floor is Mula Bandha. Can you say Mula?
Mula.
Awesome. And then the great lock is all three bandhas employed. And that's the Maha Bandha. Can you say Maha?
Maha.
Awesome. Okay, so that was a review. Here's some new ones. The chin or Gyan Mudra. Can you say Gyan? Can you say Mudra?
Mudra.
So that is pointer finger and thumb together in a circle. Now, with mudras, the key is, just because we say hand yoga, doesn't mean it all is the same. So mudras, the effort is very minimal. We're just talking about stimulation of the nerve endings, just the very briefest of touch. So it's gentle, consistent pressure, and they mean certain things. So they're gestures or seals. And there's a lot of different schools of thought on what certain gestures mean. I can bring in some books if you are interested. Oftentimes it's associated with an element being a specific finger and then connecting those together to mean a different thing. But this is called the consciousness seal. Namaskar is with your hands to heart center, so we've all done this before. And that in and of itself is a greeting, just doing this. Just hands to heart center is a greeting. Namaste is I honor the inner light in you. Namaste, the mudra, bringing the thumbs from your chest to your heart, is the highest form of respect. So this bow, respectful. This bow, highest form of respect. That's why we do that. And finally, Padma Mudra. Can you say Padma?
Padma.
That's the lotus seal. And that's the one where you bring your palms together, glue your pinkies and your thumbs and the base of your palms together, separate your three in the middle. So if I were to come around and pour a cup of water in your hand, it would not flow out. Just creating a little circle. And the cool thing about this mudra is that it strengthens your palmar aponeurosis, and that's your grippy ability to grip, which as we age, we can lose that strength. So the mudras have a lot more benefit than Eastern energy theory. There's also anatomical Western benefits that apply. Okay. We already did animals. So that is all I have for Sanskrit for today. So not that many new ones.